All right, guys, what is going on? As you can see right here, this is probably the same thing you're probably seeing on your screen if you were on Molten Swap Finance a little bit earlier. As you guys know, this thing basically just rugged out. I don't even want to keep calling it a rug. It was an old-fashioned exit scam because they muted out their Telegram and shortly thereafter pulled the site. Typically, when you have a rug, they'll pull the liquidity. The site is still up. It's still a sucky feeling, I'm not gonna lie, but it is what it is, right? I mean, it's just the end result is the same. You basically lost your funds. So yeah, that's why you got to do your own research, guys, and only put in funds you can afford to lose, guys. We are in a time and space right now where there's a lot of scams out there, and you try to diversify, you try to do as much due diligence as you can, but in the quest for trying to jump into these high APY platforms, things like this are going to happen. So it sucks. We'll talk about it a little more in this video. Earlier this morning, as you guys know, Viking, they pulled, basically they just said they were going to not do anything anymore. They were going to pull the plug because they can't compete with Goose. And so people that were in this, they probably lost some as well. But yeah, that's the risk that we take, guys. Okay, that's why it's important whenever I say on my videos to only put in risk capital. It's because of this. These are things that we've experienced. Some of you guys that have been in the space for a while, we've experienced this over and over. And it sucks. I mean, there's no other way around it. So let's talk about some positive stuff, guys. Okay, if you're in this space, guys, and you're jumping into these high risk platforms, these high APY yield farming platforms with these tokens that these food tokens, these meme tokens, I always say, look, have something running in the background that's going to just be doing what it's supposed to be doing, which is kicking out passive income. Eclipse City Global is my favorite. Of course, that's a biased. I've been with them for a while, so I'm a little bit biased towards them. But yeah, if you want to jump into Eclipse City Global, I'll leave a link down below. If you want to jump into something else, that's fine too. But like I said, if you're going to jump into these pre-sales, if you're going to jump into these meme tokens, if you're going to jump into these yield farms, all higher risk stuff, guys. Not saying that this is risk free, but it's good to have something on the lower risk end of things that's just kicking out that 1% a day or whatever it is. Okay, so that you have that passive income coming in. So I'm going to do a couple withdrawals right here, and then I'm going to do an airdrop. It's been a sucky day. People that were in Viking and in Molten Swap, they got hit with a double 1-2 punch. So not saying this is going to make up for anything, but if you're on my channel, do want to try to support, right? So let me do this withdrawal real quick first. Okay, let me just jot that down. Okay, now this is on Tron, guys. Okay, so you do need to have a Tron Link wallet if you want to participate in this Tron. They do have fees, so you have to have enough Tron in your wallet to cover the fees. And if you do run out of energy or bandwidth, you can freeze some TRX for 72 hours. You'll get some energy and bandwidth. Okay. Um, okay. 1 second here for 1 minute. All right. Okay. And lastly here. Let's see here. All right, guys. So I don't know what's going on with my internet here, but I'm trying to do this last withdrawal right here. The other two went through fine. This one here is giving me a little issue here, but anyway, no big deal. Gonna add that anyway. I'll do the withdrawal off camera here, but it's 26 931 25039. You know what? I might not have energy in this wallet. Let me just check 1 second. And then 13671. So that's 65,000 TRX. Give me 1 second here. Okay. All right. So sorry about that. Just double checking my wallets. Let's go to products. X. $65,641. That's $3,404. All right. So, like I said, while you're jumping into these different farms, you want to have something that's paying out this passive income. For me, it's been Eclipse City Global. Also, Bankroll has been okay, but definitely Eclipse City Global has been the consistent paying, platform, passive profits platform I've had in my portfolio, along with the other contracts in Eclipse City Global for the last, I don't know, what's it been, 6, 7 months, 8 months. And they have a very strong team. So again, consider them if you want to add a passive profits platform to your portfolio. So that being said, I'm going to do an airdrop right here, guys. So give me 1 second. Let me just claim. All right, so I'm going to claim my, what is that, $1,115. This is my balance. As you can see, it goes into my available balance right here. But I'm going to add some more Banker X, so I can do a bigger airdrop for the team because I do want to support. And if you're on our bankroll team, obviously, and you're going to receive this airdrop, and you were in Viking or Molten Swap, this, of course, it might not make up for whatever you put in. I don't know what you put in. That's why I always tell people, don't put in more than you can afford to lose. But it's been a sucky day, so I'm going to do an airdrop. Let me add, let me go to the exchange right here. And I'm going to add another, I'm going to add another 60,000 TRX. It should be about $3,000 along with the other 1,000 that was already in there. So let me buy this. I'm going to buy Banker X. Let's see if this goes through. Okay. So yeah, I think it went through. Boom, there's 16,483. So let me go back here. There you go. So just to look, let me see. Let me go to the CoinGecko. Let me go to CoinGecko because I don't even know. 16,483. 16,483. That's about just under $4,200. 4169. So I'm going to do an airdrop here. Let me see here where I'm at. Team airdrop. Address. Okay, so I'm not going to put any requirements for people to have any personal referrals. There'll be people that are on my first line, people that have used my link, and have put in at least 100 Banker X. Okay, 100 Banker X. So I don't think it can be exact. Let me make it 16,480 banker X. And then let me run. All right, so it says 24 people out of 32 candidates, 24 people are eligible. So let me see, $4,100 divided by 24, it's $170 going to 24 people. All right, so let me see here. Let me run, then I click send. And that should be it. It should be doing that automatically. So, all right, cool. All right, so it looks like it's done. But in any case, guys, just wanted to send out that airdrop right quick. But yeah, you know what I mean? Moral of the story here, guys, we're in the wild, wild west. There's a lot of shady people out here, and it happens. It happens to the best of us, guys. So again, do your own research, guys. Do your own due diligence. Again, as I always say, risk capital only. And I think the other takeaway, outside of only putting in risk capital into these things, is have you a platform that's just paying out, you know, albeit it's lower than, you know, these 5%, 10%, 20% APYs a day. You know, you're only getting about 1% a day in Eclipse City, but it's consistent. You don't have to worry about it. Not saying it's risk free, but it just does what it's supposed to be doing in the background, guys. So yeah, I think that's a second takeaway. So other than that, guys, yeah, such is life in the crypto land, guys. Okay, sometimes we win, sometimes we lose, sometimes we take L's, but we keep it moving, guys. So that being said, follow me on Telegram. I will leave a link down below in the link tree. And that's it. I'll catch you in the next video, guys. Peace.